As I've said, I've been in and out of prison for the last 18 years. I've had the privilege of being a very small part of an amazing program, the San Quentin Warriors. And the Golden State Warriors visited it, and they made this amazing video that we'd like to show. Play the video.
The San Quentin Warriors is a team consisted of 12 to 14 inmates. It's a team built on rehabilitation and also player development.
So every Saturday, a team will come down the hill to play the Warriors. Guys from the community, men from the community. Some of the guys play professional basketball. Some of them just pick up guys. And some of them, just want to come in and share time with them.
We practice 2 times a week, but we are working out every chance we can get. Every morning at 8:30, we have like a study group. If we're gonna play basketball and be a part of a team, then we should all be inclusive as far as with education also.
This is incredibly fun to me, to our organization. We'll be back soon. We'll beat you again. And we'll have more fun. Thank you again, everyone.
About 12 or 13 years ago, one Saturday morning, went out and played basketball in San Quentin. Had an unbelievable time and really enjoyed it. And decided I was going to be going back for more whenever I could. So we gathered around our coaches in front office and some of the players and said, anyone who wants to go can. We're going to play against the inmates, and it absolutely exploded. So we had just an unbelievable connection. I think you learn a lot too about what your life is like and how it differs to other people. And I think that perspective was not lost on any of us from the first year.
I'm from San Jose, California. So originally I attended Archbishop Mitty. I played there for 4 years. And then from there, I had gone to a prep school in Napa, California called Philippic Prep. I went to San Jose City for a year following my post-grad year. And there I was able to travel the country, play a lot of prep schools, a lot of tough kids. So I've been able to play a lot of basketball and play against some pretty talented dudes. But I really couldn't do much because I was on bail. I feel very free when I play basketball. And with these guys, my family, it's a brotherhood. It saved me. It really did. Mentally I wasn't really fit, I don't think, for prison when I first came in, and the thing that saved me was basketball.
I did 26 every day of it, and I left here. They didn't open their arms to me. They waited for me to show them that I was willing to work hard for it. And once they seen I was working hard on my own, that's when they reached out.
When I went to prison, I was depressed and whatnot, so I went to the basketball court and started imitating Chick Hearn, and just over the years until I got to San Quentin, that's what I did at every prison I was at, and everybody knew who I was. But when I got to San Quentin and found out that the Warriors was coming there, it went to another level.
Welcome to the 2018 season. Pulling up on 2 minutes left, swaggy smooth with it.
The program there was set up for rehabilitation, and the basketball program invited rehabilitation. And so this was the one thing that the basketball program was missing, a play-by-play announcer. I did play-by-play for maybe 13 or 14 years before I got to San Quentin, so it was a natural transition.
What was it like being the PA announcer for the Warriors tonight?
Hey man, this is, like I keep saying, this is surreal.
The day that I sat at the table and served as the public address announcer for the Golden State Warriors Houston Rockets game, that was surreal. It still is. Whenever I think about it, I get emotional about it.
Meeting Showtime, it was a story I'd heard of leading up to the game, that he was the PA announcer, and just how much he knew about the game, but how much fun he had, how entertaining he was, and how seriously he took the job of representing himself, his family, his story, but also the Warriors.
We got Clay Thompson!
Man, thanks for coming. Of course, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the hospitality.
My favorite player. Oh,
Number 2, you call him Ryan, I call him Hero.
let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna win the game, because that's, after hearing what happened last year, I'm gonna do everything in my power and will my teammates forward as well to not let that happen.
Dave is pointing out his man.
Dave say, I got JR. That ball's tipped up, JR comes down with it.
Hey, over.
Ryan with the ball coming into the front court.
Case Whistle's playing defense over there. Now the switch, Steve fires that one up. It looks good. It is good. Ryan, drop that ball off to Steve. Steve, drop that ball off to JR. They're running the weave right now. Ryan with it. Ryan with the jab step. Goes to work on Case Whistle. I can feed that ball over to Steve. Steve fires that one up. Count it.
Clay said number 5 for the home team, reminded him of him. 22 San Quentin Warriors, 20 Golden State Warriors coaching staff at the end of the first quarter.
We got to find your man in transition. We're not. Our identity, fellas. Defense. Okay, let's see about that then. Defense on me, defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go to work.
You got your foot off the ball. And that's a turnover to the minister of defense. Steve set, fires up along. That shot account if he makes it. Oh! CP3 has Kane.
Keep the pace how the pace is. They can't hang with us. Yeah. They can't. Hey, you stay aggressive.
I got you.
The other hand. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, you got to set a better one.
JR for 3 in the corner. Let's go. That's a 3 ball for JR. 3 in the corner. Bracey. Count it. 10 seconds left. That pass goes to Everett. Everett on the fall away. No good. Jesus Shuttlesworth with the rebound. Goes over to Bracey. Fires that one up. Oh, no good. The San Quentin Warriors, the home team, has pulled out a victory, 85-80, over the Golden State Warriors coaching staff. Ain't no losers when the Warriors win.
When my grandfather, rest in peace, man, I put him on my shoes. He's been on every game, every big game I ever had as a kid, and he passed away while I was in prison. You know, I do this for him, and all glory to God at the end of the day.
It's always good when the Warriors come in. It's even better when the San Quentin Warriors win because now the score is 4 San Quentin Warriors, 5 Golden State Warriors. They're catching up. They're catching up to him.
What I want people to know about Mason Ryan from a year and a half ago today is that he is a much more open, nice person and more in tune with my childhood traumas, how I allowed them to make me react or feel some type of way to people that didn't really deserve it.
Character, honesty, humility, accountability, integrity, responsibility, loyalty. Those words meant one thing at one time, but now they mean something totally different out here in the world. So I had a mask on. I had a mask that I wanted to scare the world with. Along the way, I discovered that I didn't need that mask anymore, so I took the mask off, and that's the individual that's sitting here now talking to you. That's the individual who emerged during the 2010s, 2011s, and that's the individual who went into grip and learned even more about myself, and so now I'm out here doing the exact same work that I did inside. I like to fashion myself as the individual who is speaking for 2.3 million justice-impacted individuals in the United States, and by extension, their families, which takes it up to somewhere between 11 and 12 million. I also put myself in a position where I was hopefully speaking for survivors and victims of crimes as well, because survivors and victims, their sentiments and their words get lost in the criminal justice reformation conversation. And so with that empathy that I just spoke about, I found it a way to be responsible for them as well. So when I speak, I'm trying to speak for 2 or 3 different segments at the same time. My worst day out here is better than my best day inside of prison. And so with that, I just try to get up every day knowing that a spotlight's on me, whether I like it or not. And I make sure that as I'm moving and I'm functioning, that I keep those guys in mind, inside and out, that I can't do anything outside of the norm without it having an immense effect on other people.
With that, I want to invite Mason and Showtime up here. Woo! I also want to invite my buddies, my friends from San Quentin, who are here in the audience helping out. Stand up and let's give them a hand clap. It turned into a standing ovation. I love it. Whew. So you torched the the Warriors coaching staff. You didn't go against Klay Thompson.
No.
What happened out of that? I heard they gave you an invitation.
Yeah, after the game, I had spoke to Mr. Dave Fatoki. He's the general manager for the Santa Cruz Warriors, and after my release, he had invited me actually to go out and kind of check out the facility, the practice, kind of way the Santa Cruz Warriors, function. And with that, I'm obvious as well trying to pursue a professional career still in basketball after my incarceration. So I'm grateful.
So he's underspeaking it. They invited him to try out. So, of course, trying out is one thing, not embarrassing yourself is another thing. So the coaching staff is one level, and he torched them enough that they said, hey, you're invited to go to the next.
Yeah.
So where you're in Sacramento now,
Yeah.
and what are your plans there?
So I recently got released about 2 months ago. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, originally my parole plans were to be out here in San Jose, California, where I'm from, where my family is. Unfortunately, CDCR in the system, admin placed my parole out in Sacramento, so I cannot transfer it back, and I am not with my family, so that does suck. But I am out there doing work and trying to give back to the community and expand the basketball program and what it did. Because while I was in there, I did watch and see certain individuals and myself grow and change just because of this event at San Quentin. Just because the Golden State Warriors would come in here on one day of the year and play a basketball game. I saw individuals all of a sudden go to groups, start doing college, and then as well, I was able to feed off that energy and push those guys to, continue to do that and stay in touch with them now, even to this day, asking them to make sure that they're in their groups, making sure that they're in college and that stuff. So my goal is now to hopefully extend this program into Folsom State Prison, and I hopefully will be sitting down with the Sacramento Kings and pretty soon to kind of launch this ball and get it moving and see if we can extend that program.
I think there is a Stockton Kings G League team. Maybe you can start there. Okay.
Yes.
Showtime. Tell them what's happening in 2 days.
So in 2 days, Rafael Cuevas sitting here at the front table, the former head coach of the San Quentin Warriors. Myself, play-by-play announcer. Ted Haas, who I met in prison, like a lot of guys, not of my friends I met in prison. I met him in prison as well. And we're going down to Valley State Prison for their first basketball game against Ted, Irv, another guy that played basketball inside, and I'm going to do play-by-play for that as well. Every time I see that, I get emotional. Because I didn't start off doing play-by-play thinking that this was going to happen. I did it because I was bored and I was depressed. And so seeing that again, the culmination of 26 years worth of hard work inside a prison, and then I came home and was given this opportunity, and even to come here and speak, I definitely appreciate it. And like I said in the video, I fashioned myself to speak for 2.3 million justice-impacted individuals in the country. And by extension, I speak for their families. And we're talking about intergenerational trauma. The reason I traumatize people is because I was traumatized when I was a kid and wasn't able to get any help. So that's why I also include survivors and victims of crimes as well when I'm speaking. So I'm speaking for 2 or 3 different segments of the population in America. And I just appreciate the opportunity to have a voice and to be invited here to speak in front of you guys. And like I said, I'm going back into prison on Saturday. I've been invited to go into Vacaville State Prison, California Medical Facility next week on the 7th. I'm trying to get into Centinela. I'm trying to get back into prisons to tell people you can be more than what you think you are, the same way I learned that I could be more than what I thought I was.
Hallelujah. One of the reasons I wanted them to be up on this stage, the people are not the problem, the people are the solution. I came to prison because my friend Bill Epling, who is the former CFO of FileMaker, professional, very successful guy, he basically drugged me there. And then I got hooked. And we all say we get more out of it than we go in. He started it. But listen to what's happening. Raphael is the point person who is organizing the visit to Valley State Prison. These guys are former incarcerated. If you want to know Raphael's story, go to YouTube, look up Cue Ball. He tells it all there. Formerly incarcerated. Now they're out, and the prison officials are inviting them back because they've seen the example, not just in the hype in the media. It's not about that at all. It's about the example of the influence they have on the other inmates and the other incarcerated brothers. Folks, the people are the solution. Let's do it together. Thank you so much.